very ornate Bures station. This is on the Sudbury to Marks Tay line, a subsidiary line off the Great Eastern Main Line. It converges just after Marks Tay. There is one train direct to Colchester from here a day. That's the last one, around 11 o'clock at night. And all the other ones, Sudbury to Marks Tay shuttle, same train all day. Today it's 156402. And to be honest, I've been not putting this line off. I wouldn't say that. I've just been struggling to find time to do it. So on an afternoon I didn't have anything to do, I've come down here. But that's not the main reason I'm here. I said a very long time ago, well not that long ago actually, but I said a while ago, I said, what do the railways mean to me? What do they mean to anyone really? The railways for me, and I've always said this, the railways for me are always going to be in my heart because I come from a railway family. My grandfathers, my great-grandfathers were signalmen, so when they say you come from a railway family, that is very true. You do come from a very, very railway family, and actually that's a generation sort of follow. It's sort of my immediate family. They don't actually follow the railway family. It's railway family sort of expectation really, but I am hopefully. So I am always looking for work on the railway. I enjoy the railways. You can see that from my videos. It's a passion for me. I just love coming out because, as you said, as in fact a lot of people said, you can't get to a lot of these places or know what's here without coming here by the train. So the trains can be expensive, yes, but actually if you do it right they can be very cheap. Always buy a ticket, always do, because, and I've always said this as well, if you're going to travel without a ticket you're actually doing yourself more harm than good, because when you go, that's a really expensive train fare. The reason it is expensive because you're paying for other fare evaders to travel for free. The railways aren't free, they don't run on, you know, trains aren't cost free, the stations aren't cost free, so you've somehow got to pay for that, and that's through your ticket. If you want a nice station to sort of sit down at, like Bures is, buy your ticket, because that's what's paying for it. And I've never agreed with fare evasion, I never have, because I don't see it as a need for it. If I personally wouldn't get on a train if I didn't have means to pay. I know some people can't pay, I do understand that, and times are hard, they are, for everyone. But fare evading and being aggressive when you're caught, as some people I know are, what is the point? Obviously there's not people I know, it's not people I know personally, it's people that I've seen get aggressive when they're caught out, you know, to expect, if you pay a fine you expect to be burnt. But yeah, that's my little mini run over in this. It's not really a run, it's just fact really. But here we are at Bures. Also, I'm going to do a channel update. I'm also going to talk about being visually impaired and doing these journeys. So being visually impaired. Not many of you know, I am actually partially sighted. I'm severely sight impaired actually, which is a new classification. If you've ever noticed in my videos, my right eye or left eye is slightly more closed than the other, or they wobble, or I just can't, I'm just not looking at the camera. I am looking at the camera right now, I'm looking at the camera, but my eye, I can't really see if it's doing it or not. Will probably be one side or the other, and that's something called nystagmus. It's sort of, it's involuntary movements of the eye. You can't, it's where your eye hasn't quite developed as it should, and your retina and your pupil and your brain's trying to get the best image, but it never will. So the eye is just moving about. It does what it wants. It's got a mind of its own. It's more active than I am. But yeah, that is being visually impaired. It can be challenging on the railways sometimes. I miss connection. I can't always see the platforms, but I always muddle through it. I've always, where there's a will, there's a way. It's my motivation that carries me a little bit there. It's my enthusiasm as well. I'm enthusiastic about the railways, and the days where you see I've done 30, 40 stations in a few days, at the end of it I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm on the floor really, but I try and keep a smile. I think smiling will get you through it. But yeah, being visually impaired and the railways, it's a strange mix actually, because I know a lot of visually impaired people are scared off the railways, but there's no need to be. If you know where to look for the help, it's there. If you also need to know to ask for help, it's also there. But it can be hard for some people, I know that, because not everyone wants to ask for help. Not everyone wants to be seen to rely on someone else. It's all about being independent as well. I mean, I plan all my journeys by myself, I pay myself, I do everything myself. But there are times that, you know, even I've got to admit it, I know a lot about trains, I don't know everything, but sometimes things go wrong. That's purely the fact you're wrong platform, wrong time. I've done that a few times. But you've got to laugh it off. You have got to laugh it off, because if you don't, you'll beat yourself up big time about it. But yeah, if anyone does have any questions at all about it and how it actually affects me, and you know how the video is affected, because also the camera screen I use, I can't really see that either. It's an interesting one. So excuse the expression, when I'm filming, I really am filming blind. I don't have a clue how the film's going to turn out. But that's it. If anyone has any questions, ask away. I'll be happy to answer them. That's what I'm sort of here for. I've never shy away from speaking about it, because I think the more people that are educated about it, the better. Because people don't always know how to interact with other people with disabilities, etc. I won't lie, even I don't know how to interact properly with all the time with other people with disabilities, but you learn through asking questions, and 9 times out of 10 people will be happy to talk about it, and we prefer you talking about it than making assumptions. Anyway, that's that little bit over. Any questions, let me know. Channel update as well. Oh, I haven't done one for ages, have I? Oh, well, I've been dreadfully busy, as you know. If any of you are new to the channel, I haven't realised yet, I'm on a bit of a pacer bash at the moment. Trying to get up the northern paces. I've got 2 more days up next week around Leeds. I will clear a lot of the stations there. But I'm looking set to get them done by the end of the summer. All the paces before they're withdrawn in September, or the 144s are. Also, East Anglia Network. I'm clearing that as well, because all the trains are getting replaced next year. And again, what makes up my childhood is the sprinters around it, so I'm really keen to document them as much as I can. Again, you may have also realised there's some channel art appearing in some of my videos, sneaking it in there a little bit. I'm just trying new things. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. I will not get offended. But the main thing at the moment is the pure paces. It really is, because I know a lot of people don't like them. I like them personally. I find them quite funny. I think funny is a joke. You expect them to turn up and the wheels to come off. But northern paces will be done. Arriva Trains Wales paces are all done. I'm going to go down to Exeter and get their paces done over a weekend, or beginning of the week, because I do work weekends. So that will be done in the next few months. Keep tuned. I will try and update as much as I can. The YouTube uploading is done in bulk. You may have realised that's because on a Thursday, Friday and Saturday afternoon I don't have anything to do usually, and that's why I do all my YouTube, and it can take a long time. But if you like a certain style in your videos, what I've done, or you don't like it, let me know. That's what I'm here for. I'm much rather you tell me. If you want to see more, also let me know. If you want to see less of something, let me know. It's, you know, I'm always open to hearing from ways, you know, people can think I can improve, and I'd never shy away from that. Also, your feedback, I'll give people feedback, good, bad, and constructive, because I think everyone can learn. But yeah, thanks guys forever, as all the comments, all the positive feedback, all the negative feedback actually as well, some of it. Thanks so much for that, because that means someone's watching it and they're thinking ways that I can improve it. If there's any places you want me to go or think I should go, let me know. I'm very open. I'm very movable actually, because of where I live in the country. So nowhere's really too far away, effectively. Penzance, you may be pushing it a little bit, or Thurso may also be pushing it, and I'm not doing a day's train sport no Thurso. But thanks guys as ever. I will get back to doing, well, just finishing this line now, but thanks guys as ever. I'll see you in the next update, and keep tuned. There's going to be a hell of a lot coming out, and as you always realise, there's never usually a long gap between videos, and I try and keep it consistent, but there are some gaps, so bear with sometimes. But honestly, I hate gaps in my videos more than you do, and if there's any editing that's slightly off, trust me, I try and rectify it as much as I can, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But thanks guys, take care of yourselves as always, and I will see you in the next channel update, and when this video is uploaded as well. You'll see what this video is if you click on the link above it. You'll see it.